Good morning, good morning. Because I received a lot of feedback from you about diseases and conditions related to increased intracranial pressure, I decided to make a series of videos about the mechanics of our cranium, human cranium. And I think it will be beneficial for all of us to review how this box, this hard box with this fantastic computer inside works mechanically. All right, so usually people start with something which is called Monro-Kellie Doctrine, a different Monro. And this is a starting idea that you have to understand. It's not complicated, but you have to kind of be very familiar with this concept, because then you can build other stuff using this fundamental principle. So what this doctrine actually tells us is that, first of all, not a big surprise, a human skull is a rigid box, right? More or less. It's almost like a closed box, and everything inside has to be packed in a certain volume. You cannot increase this volume. This volume is fixed. So what it means is that all components inside this box interact with each other, in a sense that if you introduce one of something, then you have to remove something, right? If you introduce a certain volume of something, then a certain volume of something else has to go. So what's inside? Well, in healthy people, we basically have three things. We have blood, we have CSF fluid, cerebrospinal fluid, and we have brain. So three different things. Now, what is interesting about blood is that it comes in two flavors. We have venous blood and we have arterial blood. And why it's important? Well, arteries are pipes you can imagine, very elastic, like a elastic rubber pipe. So if pressure comes in, it will stretch this pipe, but it will not go easily, right? There is certain resistance to internal pressure. Venous blood, on the other hand, is contained by veins, and veins are very softy. Whatever you put in stays in. Whatever, if you squeeze the vein a little bit, the blood will go away. So you have two components of blood, two types of blood, you can say, brain and CSF fluid. And keep in mind that the blood is this relatively rigid pipes and those soft bags, you can call them, veins, arteries and veins. CSF, it surrounds everything, is everywhere, and brain is, of course, is the brain. If you have some additional mass inside, for example a tumor or foreign body, that this volume has to replace other volumes. So for example, if you have a growing tumor, this tumor will push other volumes, and usually what goes first is the CSF and venous volume. Now, before you push out something, you may increase the intracranial pressure. So anything you add to this rigid box will also increase the pressure inside this box. So two things are happening. You change the pressure by introducing additional volume or removing volume, and or you change the composition inside the box. Namely, you add something and you remove CSF and you remove blood. Mostly it's a venous blood. So that's the end of the Monro-Kellie Doctrine, and I'll give you additional videos on more complex issues inside human cranium, and we'll see. If you are interested, let me know below in the comment section, and I'll give you more information. I'll review some papers, some textbooks, and we'll see where it goes. Let me know whether you're interested, because I worked on this problem for years, and maybe I can contribute to something, at least contribute to some level of understanding. So have a great Sunday, enjoy your weekend, and hopefully see you soon. Bye bye.